Hello guys, thank you very much for joining me. This is Roy Machingura. Welcome to Pip Valley, where we look at the preparation for the upcoming week for the two pairs, Euro USD and the USD ZAR. This week we are going to start with the Euro USD as usual, where we're going to start with the weekly analysis and then look at the daily analysis. If you want to check out the monthly analysis, click in the link above. So without wasting much of your time, let's get straight into our weekly analysis for the Euro USD. So as we said last week, that we have this general trend which is to the upside, and also that there is a breakout pattern that has happened, and we say that since the price has broken this zone, it will be now seeking to retest this 1.18476 zone, and we can notice that the price has already reached this zone that is going to be retested as a support zone. So having these two in mind, the general bullish trend and the breakout, what we're expecting this week is that if this 1.18476 zone holds as a support zone, then the price will be rejected, right? And it will continue with the movement to the upside. Upon retesting this, if this doesn't hold as a support zone, the price will break it as a support zone, then retest it as a resistance zone before moving to the downside. And this would mean that as a breakout trade, this would have not been successful. So the other scenario is that supporting the false breakout will be the fact that the price has crossed beyond the trend line support level. So what we'll be looking at this week is that the price will retest this broken zone as a resistance zone and then move to the downside, maybe probably again come and break this zone to form a false breakout overall, retest and move to the downside. Or alternatively, upon coming and retesting this zone, it would form a double bottom, enforcing or showing the sign that this actually is held as a support zone. So this would mean that this double bottom that would have formed, it would now lead to bullish pressure, which would mean that the movement to the upside would continue, and also that the breakout would have been successful. So these are the movements that we'll be expecting as far as the weekly chart is concerned. So now we move on to the daily chart. So we have noticed that there is a bullish trend. The price is in a general bull trend. And also secondly, the other structure that we have is that of a breakout. So we say that the price came and broke this zone, right? And after a breakout, we would expect for it to be a successful breakout trade. Would expect that the price would retest the broken zone as a support zone. So at this point, the price retraced and sought to retest here, but we say that if we wanted to be conservative, we wouldn't deem this as a retest, and then moved up and then pulled back again, and now it is now retesting our zone. Given all these two structures, the general bullish trend and also the breakout, right, we're saying that if this price retests this zone and the zone holds as a support zone, would expect that the price would reverse from here and move to the upside, confirming the bullish breakout, right? And if this zone doesn't hold as a support zone, would expect the price to move to the downside, breaking it, retesting it again as a resistance level before moving to the downside. So in terms of the breakout, this horizontal breakout, these are the movements that we'll be anticipating. And also there is also another breakout, which is that breakout of the support level determined by the trend line. So in this regard, what we'll be expecting is that since the price has broken below the trend line, would expect that the price is going to retest the trend line level as a resistance zone before moving to the downside. And in this scenario now, if the price moves to the downside, would expect it to reach this zone again, right? So upon reaching this zone again, if this resistance zone holds, this would have been a double bottom, right? So would they be expecting now the movement to the upside, really confirming now that this zone as a support zone it has held, and would expect the movement to the upside, possibly coming to test that zone or breaking it and retesting it as a support zone before moving all the way up. Then the other scenario as far as this trend line breakout is that upon being retested as a resistance zone, the bearish pressure may be so powerful to come and break this zone, retest, and move to the downside. Then it also, in terms of the general price movement, not paying attention to these two, we'll be just saying that if the price is rejected from this zone, makes a lower high, then we'll be expecting that the price would move to the downside. So we'll take the downside up to this level, right? But there will be a case probably where the price might break this and form a new high, then pull back to form a lower high. That's when we can engage in the bullish activities, but would expect that this would be in the coming week. Okay, so these are the movements that we are expecting in the coming week as far as the Euro USD is concerned. If you feel that there's something that I have left, or there's something that I've ignored, or there's something that I have not done that I used to do, please put it in the comment section so that I know that in the upcoming video I'll cover as much detail as I can. Although I don't like long videos, I also want it to be as detailed as possible so that we really know what we are expecting and we do a preparation of anything that might come. So having said that, thank you very much guys for joining me. I hope that you are going to join me in the coming video, which is the USD ZAR. That leaves me to say, manage your risk well, grind the markets with grit. Roy Machingura out.